Castlevania, Mirror of Fate. I'm Trav.
I'm Kid Dracula.
That's possibly the worst splash screen I've seen in a game, and I don't want to see it ever again.
Well, hopefully you're not including it for every video.
I'm not.
Anyway, why don't you introduce this game for us?
This is Castlevania Lords of Shadow, Mirror of Fate High Definition for PC. And we're starting a new game. So this is the latest and greatest Castlevania game.
Developed,
2D
by Mercury Steam.
A studio in Spain, I believe. They're pretty good at making games. Their best decision so far is to not allow me to select hardcore mode. As you can see, I can't pick it. And I'm pretty hardcore, so I want to pick hardcore mode, but I have to go with hard.
Yeah.
Hard's the only difference between hard and normal and easy is that there's no boss checkpoints. Anyway, prologue.
Then you take more damage or something.
Yeah, but
That's only a substantial difference, really.
this is Gabe and his wife.
You'll immediately notice a bigger story focus from previous games in the franchise in the Lords of Shadow series.
Oh, there's more story in this game than there is in Lords of Shadow 1. Anyway, Gabe has to leave his wife. I don't know why.
He needs to go found
But
this
she's...
startup technology company.
Yeah, and she's instantly pregnant. She knows. It's time for the prologue. We're gonna get this started right away because it's really exciting. I can't wait. Or here we go.
Oh man.
Running start into Castlevania Mirror of Fate. The Lords of Shadow.
This guy's from Dark Souls? No.
No, those guys are not moff, but Gabe's buddies. I don't know why they're here, because they're pretty useless, and they also look like they're terrified.
I don't know why Gabe is wearing that stupid cloak.
Well, you see, it says walking outfit. You ready? Let's go. It's time. Let's moff.
Alright.
Let's go. I still can't believe there's a fucking walk left and right section of moff.
2D game.
And those guys are well attuned to Gabe's movements. They stop whenever he stops.
Oh, that was exciting.
Okay. It's time to stop walking. You gotta fight these guys. Oh. The great enemy design from Mercury Steam.
I thought we weren't going to say anything negative for this video.
Am I being negative? Sorry.
Oh.
I'll talk about how awesome this is. Combat. X for direct attacks. Y for the entire screen area attacks.
Yeah.
Moth starts you off as the max level character, like a lot of games start to do recently. I don't know why they do this.
A lot of trashy recent modern games like Symphony of the Night are really picking up on this trend.
Oh, does that happen in Symphony of the Night?
I've not played Symphony of the Night.
Oh yeah, you do start off with all your stuff. No, it's max level though, you start with all your items. Anyway, let's hop over to the next enemy.
Those of you that are familiar with Lords of Shadow will notice that this is pretty much Lords of Shadow 2D.
But yeah, the combat is pretty much exactly the same as Lords of Shadow, except you can only move left and right, so it's really, really good.
The combat crosses area of effect attacks are a bit even more ridiculous since they literally pick up the entire screen in this game.
Yes, they take up all the screen, and eventually you can just hold down the button instead of tapping. This game's not really a hard game as far as the combat goes.
You died a lot, I don't know. Boss fights?
I don't know. There's my favorite character in the game. I don't really know his name, but he's got the best voice acting.
Oh.
Yeah, it is the same guy.
Wait, so what castle is this?
I have no idea. I really don't. The beginning of the game doesn't really tell you what's going on. It's just like Gabe hugs his wife and then he leaves. And he also has the combat cross a year before Lords of Shadow 1, which doesn't make sense. Anyway, it's time to dunk. It's so cool, isn't it?
Success.
The way that Gabriel makes things explode. Also, here's how you block enemies. You just tap the block button, and you can counter them.
It doesn't
And
punish
you can jump in the air and fucking dunk them. No, it doesn't.
You can do this.
Gabe is also a time mage.
And a pro basketball star.
Oh yeah, if the enemy attack glows white, that means it's unblockable, so you have to dodge or jump around to dodge it. So yeah. But basically every enemy has unblockables. It's really fun. Unfortunately for the beginning of the game, Gabe is invincible. He doesn't really die.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's no health bar, is there?
Yeah, I guess there's not. I just thought maybe you're playing without the HUD to get more immersed in the game.
No. I don't think that's an option, actually.
Oh.
It might be.
You're taking an awful long time to kill these things.
I was just showing off the sweet attacks that you can do at the beginning of the game with all your moves, like slamming into the ground. But you can't really beat just stabbing the back of a cross into a thing while you're holding its tongue.
And it
It's pretty
explodes.
awesome. So I think in the original 3DS version this was a QuickTime event, but not anymore.
Oh.
But Gabe just got, he's dead. He's got impaled.
Well, Mercury's team does try to avoid QuickTime events in their game.
They do. So I didn't know if you knew this, but Belmonts are known for their blood magic. He's a Hematomancer.
I did not know that.
And he's going to capture
Where did that come from?
the lion monster in his ball.
So we're gonna go around capturing things with Pokeballs in this game then, huh?
Yeah, just caught it.
I think that would have been a pretty decent premise.
Okay, but how would you use them?
I don't know.
Well,
Be a JRPG.
the unnamed castle is going to crumble for this second time in the Castlevania.
Whoever the architect for that castle was didn't do a very good job. It's just one stupid tower. Meanwhile,
oh yeah, I don't know what this guy's name is.
it's Pan, isn't it?
Oh, it is Pan. This guy's from Lords of Shadow 1, but
From the hit movie Pan's Labyrinth.
the hit movie Lords of Shadow 1.
Must protect the child from his father. Trevor and his lineage will be the only ones capable of facing him in the future.
Right.
Your son's survival is the only hope for humanity.
So, how do they already know that Gabe is going to become
We will come
Dracula?
for him
Spoilers.
at nightfall.
That piece of the Mirror of Fate in his hand.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I don't feel for you. I really don't. Anyway, that's the prologue.
That really got me hyped for the game.
If that got you hyped, how about this?
Alright, so you're going to narrate this for us?
You know I'm not. I think you can read it. If you want to read it.
Oh.
I mean, I for one can't believe that there's a slow crawl thing at the very beginning of this game. It's not that long, but It just recaps the story of Lord of Shadow 1.
I just love how there's this like gaping hole in why Gabe becomes Dracula that they never talk about or explain.
Yeah, they don't in this game.
Well, there's like the DLC for the first game, which explains how he becomes a vampire. That doesn't necessarily explain why he becomes Dracula. Or Dracul, excuse me.
And we're switching characters 57 years later.
Wait, is Simon 57 years old? Oh wait, no,
He is.
he's his grandson, isn't he?
Yeah, he's the grandson of Gabe. I can't get up.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
No.
It's too bad you can't play as Kid Simon.
You basically are playing as Kid Simon. I think he has the same mentality.
Oh god, I just noticed that fucking belt he has.
You just noticed that? How?
I didn't realize it was a belt.
Well, Simon's where the game starts to get good.
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Wow, they really stepped up the soundtrack.
I know. Compared to Lords of Shadow 1, the soundtrack in this game's great.
Yeah, it's a really classic style that really represents the franchise's history. That strong emphasis on melody that Castlevania is known for.
Well, Lords of Shadow Mirror Fate is just like the classic Castlevania games. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. I guess I'm wrong. Oh, here we go, that's better. Okay. So Simon's first foe is the wily zombie. I just earned some experience.
Good job.
Oh. So the combat in this game, I'm not really a fan, I've gotta say.
Why is them throwing their head at you unblockable?
It isn't unblockable, I blocked it.
I thought the glowing white attacks were unblockables.
This is a different kind of glow.
I
don't know.
Well, that's definitely a point for visual
Don't
clarity.
look at me, Simon. Don't look at me. Just go. So Simon, of course, starts level 1. So he can push boxes, but he can't really do all the other moves. Those will come later.
This game, of course, does have strong emphasis on these platforming sections here.
Yeah, and it also has strong emphasis on random scrolls on the ground that have the backstory.
Yeah, did you
also
read
give
those? 'Cause I
experience.
never read any of them.
I did read them. They were pretty edgy. And it's time for our first sub-weapon. I wonder if you can tell what it is. Right, it's the lantern.
Yeah, the zombie head.
It's a zombie head, yeah. If you can tell, the zombie head is no longer there when you come back to gameplay. Good job, Mirror Fate. It's not there.
You threw it out.
So the axe is pretty awesome. Look how good it is. Wait. I'll throw it pretty soon. There we go. You only get to hold 5 axes at once, but they're pretty good.
They don't seem all that useful.
I just love the way he throws them. I just don't understand. Anyway, coming up on the end of the first section of Simon's first section, so I think we're gonna end the video here.
Oh, are we?
Yeah?
But it was just getting exciting.
Well, you can break barrels with your main weapon,
Oh.
as you can tell. I needed the game to zoom in to tell me that, because I couldn't figure it out on my own.
I'm not used to games letting me break barrels, so it's glad that they gave me that notification.
That's enough, moff.
Anyway, good
See
night.
you guys next time.